Good day everyone, my name is Floyd and welcome to a new series. Well, technically not new, but still, welcome to Minecraft Hardcore. Since the new 1.18 update is coming really soon, within this year I think this is the perfect time to show you guys my hardcore world. So we can play the new 1.18 update that's coming really soon. But it would have been super weird if I started playing the series in endgame, right? So I think the best way that we can do this is by having a world tour. We're gonna start with our house, and yeah, it's really minimalistic, but the details are so cool. There's the enchanting area, and you can see there's diamond armor. There's a bow named Katniss Everdeen, and there's a dragon head. There's a dragon egg over here, and there's our smelting area. Really, it's a really small house, but it does the job. Here's some of our storage where we can put our stuff. There's my valuables. And down here we have the basement where we will meet our 3 slaves. Well, I should rephrase that. Not co-workers or maids. Yeah, maids. They're still sleeping. We can wait. Anyway, this is where most of our oh, they're awake now. Perfect. So these are our 3 co-workers or maids: Vin Diesel, Dwayne Johnson, and Belle Delphine. These are actually my first 3 villagers that I got from a zombie villager, yeah. And they really give good trades like this unbreaking book and mending book for real cheap. Look at that, 1 emerald, that's a steal. Yeah. And we have Belle Delphine here who takes stone, which we have tons of stone. And we get emeralds from it. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And yeah, there's a fish also here. Yeah. It's a really small house, but the details are so incredible. I really love it. Over here now we have, oh, actually before we start here, I think we could go over to the speedboat. This speedboat is actually not what it seems, because when you take a closer look inside, it is no ordinary speedboat, but it's a villager breeder. How cool is that? I took this design from I just took random images of speedboats, and yeah, I just made this up. There's definitely some things that I would like to change it, but for now I think this is really good. Mainly this birch wood. It's really infuriating. I don't know why I use birch wood instead of oak. Or any wood actually. Any wood is better than birch. Fight me. Oh. And also underneath we can see the tube where the villagers travel, which is really cool. And now let's go check out our resort. So this resort, this is my main project for this world for a very long time, and it's actually pretty coming together really good. Over here we have our main desk and a place where people can sit. Over here are the bathrooms. Yeah, there's even mine carts in them. How cool is that? So we can close that. Over here is the buffet, which I took inspiration from a hotel here in the Philippines called the Manila Hotel, and I'm pretty satisfied with this. But why, you may ask, why did I make this hotel or resort? Well, I decided to make it into a villager breeder. I don't know why, it's probably a bad design. This is the only thing that's actually well functioning. You can get golden carrots and stuff, but yeah. This is the kitchen, I guess you can say that. But that's not the only part of it, since there's actually a working elevator. Well, not this part yet, but there's actually a working elevator that we will take a closer look very soon. the few floors are not yet done. You can see that this is a villager breeder disguised as a resort, and that's really cool. Well, the villages are not yet properly set up, but it does the job in a very poor way. Let's check out the elevator. That's probably the most useless thing I have ever made, but it looks cool. So here we can check out more villagers. We can see our fellow masons, which are maxed out since we traded them with stone for emeralds. And that's a steal. And yeah, so you can see the villager breeder over there. Yeah, and we link him up over here so we can transport the villagers into the hotel rooms, which is super cool. And yeah, I think that's pretty much. Oh wait, there's actually more. So when we take a closer look out in the balcony, you can see that I use anvils for guardrails. Tons and tons of anvils. I think that's a poor choice, but it looks good at least. And when we take a closer look down here, we're planning to make this underground portion of the resort into a farming district, where we can probably use some pumpkin farms, some melons, and potatoes and more, which is really neat. And yeah, that's pretty much here in the resort. It's really cool. Oh yeah, forgot, there's also this portion of the resort, and it's the waterfall. Yeah, it's just mainly for design, but it looks super good. And when you see inside, it's actually, I made this by hand. Same with the other mountain over here, or cliff. Yeah, I made this by hand, and it turned out really well. So that's the base so far, guys. And now I think we should check out the other farms. Starting off with the guardian farm by using our ocean-friendly rocket. Yeah, it's a great investment. So also, by the way, I'm so sorry about my keyboard clanking noises. It feels like I'm playing with a typewriter. I don't know if that's good or bad, but the thing I can guarantee you, but at night, it definitely can be heard. But for now, there's nothing we can do about it. And look at that, here's our guardian farm. Yeah, it's all, by the way, all of my farms are actually made by Shulkercraft, so, and I highly recommend them. They're really good. Ouch. This is also a great supply for fish, which is my main food source for this world. Okay, now we're gonna check out our other farms, mainly in a farming district. Right, that's right over there. And also about this tour, I will not be including areas where I gather materials, so I will only include the stuff that I built by hand. And right over here, I think it's almost here, about now. There it is, here is our farming district. Yeah, so this is our very simple iron farm that was made by Waddles. Highly recommend it, it's very simple. It doesn't generate that much iron, but it's really, I prefer this. It's also a great source of red dye. Actually, scratch this as an iron farm, this is a red dye farm now. This is our carpet duplicator, or carpet duper, whatever you like it to call. Since carpet is a pain to farm, and I have little sheep, so yeah, this is the best thing that I can do, and probably I don't know if this is an exploit or not, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Since it's actually really useful. And here's our stone generator, where we can go AFK and mine stone. And over here, underneath here, this is the one. Yep. Underneath this one is a slime farm. Yep, it's a slime farm. I believe this is the one that's working. Is it this one? Yep, this is the slime farm that's super productive. Look at these balls. That's a lot of balls. But I actually had a main problem with making the slime farm, since I also made one here which doesn't work. So most likely I will be scratching this out and use the use these materials for other builds. And yeah. And when we take a closer look over here, we can see a creeper farm and a sugarcane farm combined. This is actually one of the most time-consuming builds that I've ever done. Once again, this was made by Shulkercraft, highly recommended. And this is a really effective farm, which, as you can see, and it actually produces as it actually counts as a mob farm too, since there's actually mobs that spawn underneath here also, and also up on top of there. And when we take a closer look down here, it's the sugarcane farm where we can harvest sugarcane and more mob drops, which is really cool. Totally not a design flaw, it was totally intended. And yeah, I also made this part with glass so you can actually walk over it and see how the farm is working. With the spider. There's all the zombies over there holding a sugarcane. Yeah, that's it for the farming district. And whoa, we're back in our base again. So I think since we're done in our overworld tour, I think it's time to go to the Nether. Over here is our very sad Nether hub. I didn't bother to finish this project anyway, and I started this when I had no elytra at all, and you see this one, this is practically pointless now since I can just fly. But still we're gonna use it anyway to reach our blaze farm that I'm gonna show you guys. Oh yeah, right, I forgot I didn't bother finishing this as well. Yeah, okay, I guess we're just gonna fly. Oh, there we go. Sir, another rocket, and there we go. Oops. Oh, I'm actually quite lucky since the Nether fortress is actually really close to my portal, and that I could actually link the blaze farm really near it. So once we go down this ladder, you can see it. It's the blaze farm. I don't know why that I bothered to make this design on all four corners or sides, but it looks good. But does it affect the farm? No. Is it useless? Probably. Does it look cool? Yes, that's what matters. It's cool. We can see that there's some blaze rods over here, and there's a lot of blaze powder. Oh my god. And yeah, we can just kill it. It's also a great XP farm, but in late game it's actually quite useless now. Since we're gonna check out on the next farm, the Enderman Farm. And whoa, we're back here in our Nether hub. So anyways, when we go on top of our Nether hub, oh, so there's a lodestone, I think that's what it's called, so we won't get lost. When we go up, we actually broke some netherrack, or I should say bedrock, damn it. So we broke some bedrock, and I'm actually planning to break some more so we could actually fly on top of it instead of climbing a ladder like a noob. And also here's where the guardian farm drops are. I think you should actually take a look, and that's actually pretty good. Also, I'll take the ink sack. There's more, yep, and yeah, I think that's it. So when we follow the path of the torches, we would actually end up in our stronghold, which would take, and here it is. Here's the portal to the stronghold. We can take it, and ba-bam, we're in a stronghold. And yeah, it's actually quite far away from our base, like an island or two away. And yeah, once we go up here, there's a portal, and we jump through. And here we are, we're at the end. I should actually probably wear a pumpkin just to be safe. So we're gonna switch to third person for now. And here we are, we're at the end. And when you take a look to our left, we have an Enderman. You know what, I'm not gonna remove this. We have our Enderman Farm. And when you take a closer look, it's actually a cafe disguised as an Enderman Farm. And look, when we enter, there's actually some decent interior, but it's actually quite hard to build. So for now, the interior I'm quite satisfied. It could do some more polishing and more paint, more items or stuff or furniture, but I'm quite satisfied. Here's the kitchen, and over here we can take a look into our performers of the Enderman. There's the piano, there's the drums, there's a singer. So yeah, it's actually a cafe where Enderman play. Let's hear them play. Music to my ears. Let's go to the Enderman Farm. Oh, I'm actually gonna turn off the volume. God. So when we look into our Enderman Farm, I made it out of black glass and black concrete in a hardcore world. It's actually quite scary. I mean, you could fly through it, but it's actually quite risky, since there's a wall blocking in the way. I hate myself. So anyway, here's our Enderman Farm, which is actually super productive, and as well as, I think you guys already know who made this farm. Of course, it is made by Shulkercraft, and I highly give them a shout out or so, since their farms are super productive and yeah, they're really useful. Also, this is another enchanting area where there's also tons of books here. There's Depth Strider, there's Sharpness, there's Infinity, there's Lock of the Sea, Feather Falling. That's actually quite a decent book. And yeah, compared to the Blaze Farm, it's next level. It's a next level XP farm. What happens actually if we turn on the sound? 7 o'clock. Oh god. Oh, they're aggressive. They're aggressive. Just like that. Level 35. I don't know if you guys can hear me, but I'm gonna turn it down. Turn it down to 45. Still loud. Still loud. But yeah, that's pretty much our Enderman Farm there. Whoa! Whoa! That was a close one, huh? This Enderman Farm is actually quite trippy, and when you actually go over here, like, it's actually, I mean, you can see it since it's made of black concrete, but the glass part is actually quite well disguised, and I like it. And with that, I think that ends our tour. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and more videos to come, definitely. And I will upload more, and I will try to do a weekly upload schedule. And with that, thank you guys so much for watching, and take care. Yeah.